Hello, chat. Hey, Red Runner, Teacher Mom. How are y'all? It's fine Thursday. We'll let a few people get here. We'll talk about the situation that I know everyone is talking about here. Hey, Eric. Love you too. Hey, Caitlin. I will definitely, give links if someone wants to talk about their. Hey, Pammy B. What situation? Well, I mean, mainly what brought this has been on my mind like 2 days. The two pairs thing. Thank you, Caitlin. BKK. I didn't really want to put their names in the title because I do think that she is stuck in a situation. And then I see a lot of people saying, "Why does she stay?" And I've been there, and I know that a lot of women in our community and other communities have been there. So I thought, "Hey, Bless has been there," and so I think it'd be good. Hey, Amy, how are you? It'd be good, Charlie girl. Red Road Runner, you doing good? It'd be good for maybe her to hear some of us, and because I think a lot of times when you're in a situation, you may just be, hey, Kimberly, um, when you're in the situation, you don't even realize you're in the situation until you left, and then you're like, damn, why did I stay? Especially years later. Yep. Because I look back now, hey, Vintage Gal, and I think, who was that person that put up with all that? Who was she? Most of us can relate, right? And I'm not here to pounce on her. I don't care. Hey, Smokey P. Hope you all rock on. I'm always rocking on, Smokey Poo. I hope you're rocking on. Yeah, hindsight's always 2020. But you also get this trapped feeling. And hey, emoji girl. Uh, do I think that it is prudent? Yeah, okay, so I ain't go really love your picture on your community post. Thank you. Thank you. Someone said, "Whoa, you've aged so much." I said, "Yeah, it happens. It happens." I could make excuses for why I look that way, but that's just how God made me. I don't even know. But thank you. I listened to Mary's stream last night, and if it continued on, I didn't hear it. Hey, Susan, yay! You're the one that makes that sound. You're the one that makes that sound. Hey, Patsy Cline. Yeah, I guess. Hey, Canary. With so many emotions. Fear, yes, yes. Loneliness. Convince you that you're worthless. No one else wants you. Then spin it to be your fault. Absolutely. Hey, sweet Melissa. Tara K. Pammy Shell. Good to see you. Stay for my children. I left for my children. Like a spinning wheel. I think maybe you're talking about my fish tank. To me, it's very relaxing. And I'm sorry that it bothers people, but it relaxes me. So that's just what it is, sis. Um, and Okay, in a captive sparrow. I don't know about all that. I don't know. Hey, Andy, what all went on with them and Captive Sparrow? Obviously, none of us really know. And if they got to showing screenshots and stuff, I missed it. Do I think that's going to be prudent to helping BKK? Absolutely not. I think it's going to make things worse. I think that it's just going to make her mad and then make him defensive and mad, and which I think they had a stream the other night. I didn't see it where they were into another fight. She was throwing him out. Then I watched her stream today where she kicked him. She called the cops. I don't know. Hey, Sammy. Um, but I'll tell you when, and this is just, of course I saw Beth was in chat and she doxed my last name, which everybody knows my last name. I thought you were Gump, you know, putting my last name out there, Of course, somehow Beth had to get my name in there and then go on panel and make it about her. Hey, Paula. Sounds like a sewing machine. I stayed for 5 years. He had me so beat down mentally, broke almost every bone in my body. But he loved me more than life itself. He's so sorry. Right. Hey, Cajun lady. Ola Banana, good to see you. I had to stay out of their relationship business. Yeah. Well, we do. But I hope she listens to this and sees your mouse is going up and down. No, it's not. It's my just saying. This is my mouse. Have a good stream, Randy. Please don't be mad at me. Why would I ever be mad at you, Smokey? I'm not mad at you. They're always sorry. Well, okay, so for me, and this is my first husband, I don't talk about this a lot on here, mainly because he did pass away. And so I don't tell a lot of stuff that happened, and I won't. But a lot of times, the insane part to me, and people that want to come up can, is once they, let me get this link. Copy. Once they go through, it seemed to me, this is what, in my case, when he would attack me, I knew in a way, I wasn't glad because I was scared, I was done, I was this, I was that, but I knew that the overly nice was coming, and that's what I looked forward to, was his sorries, his I love yous, his I'll never do it again. And that went on for a lot of years. Hey, Kim. Uh, hey, Mandolin. And we just get, and he absolutely made me feel like, even though I was very young, no one would ever want me. Like I would never do better. I couldn't do better. No one would ever want me again. And and I worry that BKK is stuck in that. And then it's kind of like she's took a kid on to raise, and she can't see that. Because she's worried about where he's going to go if she kicks him out. And that's where you have to be selfish. Oh, yeah. Now, listen, anytime he hit me, it was my fault. But he was sorry that I pushed him to that point. And, so I loved it. I'm sorry. I'm sure you loved him too. And I'm sure I loved him very much. Still love him. I think my situation may be different because no one will ever want you or love you like I do. Crack was that's constant. Yeah, it was totally constant. Hey, Bless. Right on a banana. No, I don't think your audio's working. There it goes. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Go ahead. I was just listening to you. Finish what you were saying.
Oh, I was just saying, just being happy about well, I was talking about her situation where she's worried that he doesn't have a place to
Well,
go, and
you said you feel like, yeah, that she's too long. And listen, I did a stream about this morning, and the reason I did is because I just left situation that I feel like, on the outside looking in, that she's in. And that's exactly how I feel. I feel like that she may feel beat down, that she can do better, and I felt that same way, okay? I felt I had to be selfish for myself and my kids because I felt bad because I knew that he didn't have anywhere to go.
hmm
And at that time, he wasn't, capable of pretty much taking care of himself.
uh, oh yeah, Al, they're all different. I don't think no two are the same. Yeah, we're having a little bit of a hard time hearing you. For years after that, I spent most of my time huddled down in the corner. Yeah, that was me, Selena. After I got out of it, I felt like every fight that I got in was going to be physical. Uh, and I mean, my first thing for a long time would say to Jim, "What are you going to do? Hit me?" I mean, no, he wasn't. That was the thing. He wasn't. Bless, are you still here? Yeah, I'm sorry too. Hey, Coco Loco, good to see you. And just keep in mind, even if he's not hitting you, there is. Well, and that's what I was about to say, emotional and financial. They don't have to put their hands on you for it to be domestic violence. They can beat you down verbally and make you feel so much less than what you are. And so even when he wasn't hitting me, he was making me feel like I couldn't do, I felt trapped. I don't even know, like I said, who that girl was back then. When I would go to work, I would have to take in my slips, prove where I clocked in and clocked out,
Yep.
prove that I just went to work and home.
Yep. Even though I
Yeah,
had Live 360 on my phone and it shows my location.
well, see, back then we didn't have that, of course. And if I was 1 minute late, it was, where'd you stop? Where'd you go? And nowhere. I didn't go anywhere. I was just going to work and coming home. Yes, isolation. And that's how, right, where your grandma, that's how it started. It started without me even realizing it, was the isolation, getting rid of all my friends.
Slowly cutting you off from your family, your friends.
Yep. Yep. He even convinced me, hey, Angel Pepper, he even convinced me that my sister, who's a lesbian, was hitting on him because he didn't want us, because me and JoJo thought we've always been close. And so that was in my head constantly, like, is she? I mean, it was just insanity. I just, oh, I gave up my pay too. Well, I had to because I was the only one working. But he had to have his medicine, so there I was buying his medicine with what little pay I made, and paying a babysitter because he didn't want to babysit his kids.
I don't know. I feel bad for her. I do.
I do too.
I feel bad for anyone in that situation, I guess, because those that share similar experiences, you know, the emotions and feelings that are associated with it.
Yeah. Right. And that I do, I want to reach out to her, but I don't want him policing her phone calls. And I think he does. And, I wanted to help him. Like I have a son that's the same age as him. It's about to be 22. And, I just,
At
I
this
can't,
point, Randy, I feel like she doesn't know her worth. You know what I mean? All
yep,
these things have been put publicly on YouTube, okay? So that's enough in itself for me to know
yep.
that she's not feeling worthy. Um, and she needs to know that she is.
Right. Because I don't think now, and I know, and people, y'all can disagree with me all you want to, and that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. When she went live that next day and was crying and upset, and this was after they went live and tried to convince everybody that she was on drugs and that's why she got arrested and this and that. Um, she went live and showed where he did things, and everybody thought that that was a money grab because she let him right back. Well, I don't think that was a money grab. I think that he sweet talked his way right back in there because he didn't have anywhere to go.
I can agree to that, but once again, like I called it way back then. I said this morning, the situation that I was in and from on the outside looking in, money couldn't have helped me in my situation.
No.
It couldn't have. Okay. Um, and you know, when BKK first come to YouTube, I saw her as an independent woman. Okay,
Me too.
even now, she's back working. You know what I mean? And that I think that plays a lot too. When COVID and you're not working, you get at home, you get depressed, you're already feeling down, and then you got all these other problems on top of it. And now, she is back to work, which then again, I don't know, could cause more problems for her, depending on his jealousy, this, that. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, and I'm not
Right.
going to speculate. Um, but what was I even saying? What? Oh my! I just totally forgot what my point was.
Uh, that money. Well, mainly I think
Oh,
because
the money.
money.
Yeah, her. As for that, I didn't see it as that necessarily, but I didn't understand why people were throwing money at her because I just don't see where money could have. You can't fix that situation. You know what I mean? That's her apartment, so she has a roof over her head.
Yeah.
Um, he needs to be the one to go. If she were to decide, to finally leave or whatever.
Right. I don't know. Well,
And
I
I
mean,
know some people feel like it was, just done for money, but listen, I know how it goes. I've let him leave and let him right back in. I've done the same thing.
well, I would leave. See, the place, even though it was supposed to be ours, it was basically his. So I would be the one to leave, and then I would go back, and I always went back. Yeah, I've always had a soft spot for BKK. Right, thank you, Tara K. Uh, and even the last time when I went back, the very last time, what I said to my coworkers who had seen the bruises, had seen the just everything. I said, if he beats me to death this time, I deserve it, and I know that. And that's where my mindset was. Like that's how I mean. So it wasn't like I was unaware of his temper or how bad it could get. Um, I gave up on
You
myself.
wasn't ready. You
Mm-mm,
were not ready. And that's
no.
what I said this morning. No matter how bad I know the situation is, until I get done rubbing my nose in that shit, nobody's gonna change my mind, and nobody's gonna make me do it until I'm ready to do it.
Right. Right. And so I definitely am not trying to, I don't want her to feel like I'm shaming her. I just want people
No,
to know we get it, man. We get it. And you may not even realize
right.
you're being emotionally held hostage. But that's how I feel right now. I feel like if if you're getting jealous that he's sending naked pictures to females, which I mean, why is it that's not I don't get that. But apparently you have some kind of relationship with him. It's hurting you. And if it's hurting you, there's a reason it's hurting you. And we're here to listen.
And I know I listened to her video she made today, and I don't understand what the deal is with Mandy Bell. I'd like to know what that's about. But anyways, um, she's basically saying, it's their prerogative that if they work through it, you know what I mean? Why can't people just be happy for them and let them work through it? Well, here's the thing. Um, when all this is being put out publicly of the things that he's doing, it's toxic. Okay, that's why.
Right.
Which, I mean, hey, once again, everybody lives their own life. I'm not one to judge, but I can relate. I've been there.
Yeah.
And I said the same thing, why can't y'all just let me work through it? I got this, that was me. I got this. We're going to make it. Well,
Right.
when a
Right.
person shows you who they are, believe it. Okay. That was a very hard lesson for me.
Me too. Me too. And the guilt came, yeah, I mean, years later, but some people say they stay for the kids. And that was when I left. I
Me
was
too.
like,
Okay. I was thinking about that when you were talking earlier.
mm-hmm.
When you said, some people, with the kids, I think that kids, I don't know if I'd have left if I wouldn't have had kids, because it could have got as ugly, it didn't matter how ugly it got then,
Mm-hmm.
because I had to keep it somewhat structured and together and hidden because of the kids. And that's where I got my strength to leave. And I was thinking about that, she doesn't have children at home
Right.
like that. So I was, trying to put myself in her shoes. Yeah, it would be harder for me because I didn't have kids.
Right. Right. It could be, I knew, I looked at, my baby was a boy and I thought, man, do I want my daughter to grow up thinking this is okay? And do I want my son to grow up doing this? Hey,
Right.
Rosewater. And no, no to all the above. And when I was done, luckily, and this is something else that people have to, there's so many people that don't have what I had, and I had my family. As I was leaving, he kicked me down the steps. He was throwing baby formula at me, at my car. He was hitting me with it. Um, and then I had my family there, like just grabbing things up and getting him off me, and we jetted out. And but that last time I left, like when you're done, this is what people got to know. When you're done, you kind of know when you're done. Like always before when I left, I thought maybe he'll change and it'll work out later. And but the last time I left, I knew I would never be back. I knew that was it. I didn't take their clothes. I didn't take my clothes. The only formula I have is what he threw at me. Um, we started from scratch, and sometimes that's what you got to do. Now she doesn't. If we're going to go to BKK, she doesn't have to start from scratch because he does. He's got to start from scratch. He's a kid. He can do it. BKK is established. You've got a good job. You got your own place. And I hope to God you see this and know we're behind you. We're not against you. I'm not against her at all. But I am against his controlling us. I am. I think that him trying to get in other relationships on the internet and finding places to live. Thank you, NNC. Uh, I find it all weird, and nowhere to go. When your family won't let you stay with them, there's always a reason. That, in my opinion. Oh, bless fell out. Choking incident while in town. Slept outside. Thank God I didn't have kids. I swore I'd stare a hole in the eyes if he was going to kill me. Much love back NNC. Yeah, I mean, once you get, listen, I always say, you know, me and Jim been married almost 23 years, be 23 years next month. You sometimes have to go through a bad relationship to really appreciate a good one. And that's why I don't take anything Jim does for granted. And even after 23 years, 25 years together, I'm still waiting for sometimes I'm waiting for the mask to fall. I'm like, when nobody can be this good. Nobody can love me this long. Because it's still, I think it'll always be like instilled in me. Like all abusers absolutely can be women. Oh yeah. I've seen that too. I just think that most of the time we don't see this type of stuff that we're seeing out of BKK and Tupez play out on the internet. And I don't know. I hate that I'm sticking my nose in it, but I'm sticking my nose in it mainly because he's brought his ass to my channel before. That's why I'm glad, Patsy. Um, I've I've always thought, you know, that she was good people. Oh, I understand, Bless. Um, Thank you for coming up. Uh, I do. I think she's good people. Apologizing for dumb stuff. He kept saying, "You don't have to say you're sorry." Me too, Kimberly. Me too. What's his face or frauds? It's a way to scam for money. I see, Melissa. I don't. I truly think that she's putting her, like Bless said, her value and her worth in a man, and that's not it. Take one after facilitate the support group for 3 years. Look up wheelchair cycle of violence. Oh, they never change, Pamela D. They never change. Um, my ex-husband got a girlfriend, and one of my first husband, he got a girlfriend after we divorced, and because he died after we divorced, I've said that 100 times though. And I couldn't understand, like, why is he being so good to her? You know, I mean, he treated me like shit, and then he did the same to her, and I kind of felt bad for her a little, but then I didn't because she was his divorce lawyer's secretary. So she read all the stuff that he did to me. So how was I supposed to feel bad for her? Did she think I was lying? I guess she did think I was lying. And so I don't giving her money. I don't think giving her money is going to help. She's got a decent job. I'm not saying give her money. I think putting him out is her solution. What a weak ass troll. No, I don't think people were sending her money today. My ex told me if I got fat, he wouldn't screw me. I told him if he would screw me, I wouldn't get fat. That did not go over good. Yeah. Well, I wasn't his first wife. Um, so I obviously, this is what I thought. I thought I could change him. I thought that, you know, me being a lot younger than him and I was giving him children that, you know, he would change for me. And they don't change. They don't. This is who they are. This is, and unfortunately, I don't see Pez changing. Now, he can, but that doesn't mean he will. I heard Sparrow say last night that he said he absolutely does not want to find a job. Um, Oh, that's true, Lily Rose. That's true. Often the target abuse thinks they could fix it. Right. Yes. Yes. I thought I could fix it. I thought I could fix him. And that's what I do. I always I want to fix everybody. And I hate that about me. And then I love that about me too. So I can't, but then even though when he died, not you, yeah, that's so out of my character. And I don't want her to feel bullied on the internet. Like, look at all these people. She's gonna dump the loser, and she ain't. I agree, Melissa. I agree. You too. You thought you could change it. We always think we could change them. We always think we could help. I love you, Oakland. I just I really thought more people would talk about their experiences. I'm moving Saturday and Sunday. Oh, OBX from these mountains. Woo! I love mountains. I think you can't fix it. Oh, right. You can only change yourself. That's the truth. That right there is the truth, Kimberly. Um, the stream they did. I just think that the stream they did last night, like I wanted to hear what Captive Sparrow had to say, and I feel like the only one on that panel that was trying to say y'all aren't letting Sparrow speak was Holly. She's like that. We're not here to talk about what he did to you, Mary, because Mary wasn't in a relationship with him. Selena, you're more than welcome to come up. Mary wasn't, and then Beth certainly wasn't. Thank God, Carrie. Well, that was pretty smart. And I ain't gonna lie, if I saw you in there kicking it up with Beth, I blocked you on Twitter. So I'm just saying, because she doxed me in chat and thought that was funny. She's still doxing, but yet they're up there like shaming Pez for doxing when he sent me Beth's dox, and I said I didn't tell him he had it wrong. All I said was, "Don't do it. It's not worth it." And then Mary's gonna say, "Then why didn't Randy go to bed? Why was your stream about me at all, Mary? Why? I ain't got shit to do with that." He had the wrong docs. I knew it was the wrong docs, and I still told him not to do it. So, and that's when I blocked him. So there's that. But somehow they turned that into a little segment about me. Yeah. And her up there wondering why people don't accept her apologies and shit. Okay. My good husband. 21 years is my good husband. I was with the devil man for 5. That's what I thought I thought you said 5 years. But I did get 2 beautiful kids out of that relationship. He's not going to cut the shit. He doesn't have to. Look, he's getting these women on the internet that are getting up there, because when he went live that night, and I even typed in chat that night when BKK went to jail, I said, this isn't for this shouldn't be made public. Her friend went up on that panel, and you could hear the pain in BKK's voice today. Mary, I thought you were my friend. I will. I'll go listen to her stream. Easy. Do you think abuse is more about power or causing pain? I think it's completely about power. And I think that is what Tupez needs, is power. In his mind, he thinks he's the all-powerful man. When, I'm sorry, selling weed in a completely legal state, that's not a job. So there's there's that. And I just can't, I don't understand him at all. He's very controlling. You could tell, hey, Emerald girl, I love your face. And everybody, Cynthia, I won't say what's going on. Um, they've lost some loved ones in the family. It's a pretty bad ordeal. Please pray. They cannot love you, but you can love yourself enough. Pamela D. Well said. He holds her emotionally hostage. Yep. Because here's the thing. Where am I going to go? You know, I don't have anywhere to stay. You know, my family can't take care of me. You know, I don't have a job. You know, I'm trying to get disability. You know, I'm sick. That is everything they're going to say. You know, I can't work. You know that I'm telling you, I've heard it all before. And he is a kid playing games. He ain't got shit going. No, what's the appeal? Corn nuts and cheese whiz. Yeah, yes, he does. Yeah, he does. And weed. Corn nuts, cheese whiz, and weed. Played the suicide card too. Yep. Because I heard her say that today. Um, she said, you know, he says he's gonna kill himself. What am I supposed to do? Look, most of the time they don't, someone that's going to kill themselves, they're not going to tell you. They're just trying to manipulate you. And, you know, an apology without change is pure manipulation. Yep. He uses women's DMs to exert that power and use it against them. Like, right, and scare us all with the dogs. Like Mary said last night, he gave me Randy's dogs. He did this. Shani is a train wreck. Well, that was random, but yes. And y'all, I missed the stream where he threatened to kill her kids. Um, if two people on this planet should not have the privilege of raising children, I believe with all my heart it is Shani and Jason. I believe that with all my heart. Because I'll tell you right now, my kids are grown and somebody talks about them, you better hope I don't meet you in person because I'm going to bust you in your damn mouth. He gave all of our dogs, as most of the time it was people we didn't send me yours, but he knew not to do that. And like there's nothing, like Toothpaste can do nothing to me. Nothing. I've never been intimidated by him. I've never been anything. I mean, I don't even know his new channel name. I've not watched one stream on his channel. I have no idea. I just think he watches who hangs with who and is friends with who and uses it to bring up those friendships and gain power. Oh, please. On YouTube. Think about that. What power is he getting? He's not. You're truly sorry. You try your hardest not to do it. That's right, Warrior Grandma. That's right. That's what I try to teach my kids. I got one that I keep saying that to over and over and over. Apology means you don't do it again. And why would he want power over strangers on the internet? I don't. That's stupid. 93rd birthday. Oh, that's so. First last over 10 years, and he was going to come out. Never did. I ended it. Texted me to meet up and said he divorced his wife. Oh, wow, Eric. The big gangster does go after older women, moms, grandmas online to intimidate them. Right. And then you've got the women like saying, I think he's in love. No, he's not in love with you. He's using you and you're letting him. And I'm not talking about BKK. I'm talking about anybody that will hitch their horse to his buggy. And yeah, absolutely. Happy birthday to your Mima. Small man trying to make it big in a man's world, not working. Right. Hey, 50 Shades. Um, I don't get that. Like I get that that's not love. But you know, last night somebody told Mary, I think he's in love with you. And she's like, why? My prayer's this and I'm that and I'm this. Y'all seen this. Um I no, he's using you, Mary, and you fell right into it. You got right up on that panel with him and talked about BKK, tried to convince people that she was on drugs, that she was the one abusing him, that he was abused. Right. People are in love with being in love. I believe that he's only in love with himself and thinking he's a gang member and he's this, he's that. Well, I know gang members and they don't tell their gang members. Not well. I mean, I'm not like affiliated. Damn. You live down the street from Shani? You live down the street from Shani? Okay, I'm going to need everybody to focus on Chroma Junkie right now. You live down the street from Shani? Can y'all imagine living down the street from freaking Shani? Absolutely, Pammy. Yeah, Cynthia's not here. She's got a gang member. Come down here and meet the Banditos or Mexican Mafia. Or just come to the South. We'll handle you. We'll take care of you. Everyone keep Chroma Junkie in their prayers. I felt I would offer her help too, but I mean the stuff. Look, I gotta say, I was watching one night. It's like a guilty pleasure. She makes these faces. Yeah, Carrie. Well, me and Uber are gonna talk about that at some point, but I got behind on the um court case. Um, you offered to bring them some things. Oh boy. He called him. He said, "I'm a spoiled rich kid." Blah blah blah. After they were robbed, did you not see my stream? They were not robbed. Who is going to only steal key fobs? God bless you. You're just like me. They did not get robbed. And then she found them in that mess of a wreck that they live in, and they're like, "There's our key fob." Hey, Leo's wife. Having a good day. I didn't have to work today. Go back tomorrow, but today was a good day. And I helped a lady find her lost puppy, all in a day's work. That was the first time I met them. What did they smell like? Because I know it wasn't soap. Hit that link, Chroma Junkie. Just you don't have to turn on your camera. I gotta hear this. What did they smell like? Because I could tell you right now, bless him, she looks cleaner than he does. Yes, finding a puppy is. I was so happy when I found the owners. Okay, Carrie. Oh, you didn't meet them. They declined my offer. Oh, dang. The the way that like he'll be in a bad mood other than what has no questions. I have many. But like he'll be in a bad mood and she'll make him mad a little bit. And then he'll say, now I'm gonna go play my video game. And then she just kept poking and poking and poking and poking. Then now I'm not talking about the stream. Oh, me too, Leo's wife. Um, I'm not talking about what the one where he talked about her kids. There was one before that. And she's like, why do you keep treating me this way? Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, why won't you just shut up? And it was great. I'm just like, damn, what a wreck. But now she'll take the ones down where, oh, Carrie, I'm sorry it died. And y'all know I love me some Lucy Ball. I love her. And I get the two pets thing, like I get it, but I don't, But I think she just ain't where we're at. I think she may just be sick of fighting with him. I don't know. Brady has no questions other than what they smell like. I know they stink. They stay in their bedroom all the time. Did the squirrel live? I'm waiting for the answer. Did the squirrel make it? Can y'all imagine living down the street from Shani? She would call you a fan too. Yes, the squirrel lived. Because they think they have fans. They think they have literal fans, people that want to meet them. I can't believe it. So anyway, I just wanted BKK to know that we're on your side. I know it may not seem like it because we're talking about you, but I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. There's nothing we could do for her but pray. Like Melissa said, like Les said, money's not gonna help. Um because Toothpaste is gonna end up with that money. If he wants money, he needs to get out and work for it. He's just waiting on his disability, I guess. And last night, Mary and they were talking about unemployment and what. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, both of them. Hello, crying. Kind of a boring stream, but I wanted to be live. Everybody wanted some drama. Nobody wants to save people in domestic violence situations. It's so sad in this community. What's wrong with y'all? I think people are scared of Topaz too. Don't be scared of him. He can't do anything. He's not going to get the badass mafia after you. Thank you, Pamela D. Let me pin that. Replace pinned message. There we go. I know someone else has offered to help. I said earlier, is being pretty hateful right now. Please know her emotions are all over the place. I think, yeah, she's going to be defensive. She's going to be, he's waiting on disability. Anyone know why? Not my business. But something about his stomach or something. I don't know. And I have a lot of stomach problems. I get it. But hey, Biggie Fergs. I still had, I still hurt. So I believe that. I'm back. I had a phone call. Please start over again. Reminding. I did that earlier. I was in Boston Girl Bridget stream and I had a phone call and I felt bad about leaving the stream. No reason to be scared of that little boy. Absolutely not. There's nothing to be scared of. Canary. Oh. I truly believe it's emotional abuse. I don't know that he's beating her. I don't think he's beating her. But you know what? Words. Sometimes I'd rather be hit than called names, even on here. Like I would rather somebody hit me in my face than someone say, "Boy, you've aged." But whatever. Thanks for pointing it out, asshole. Kidding. Right. When you're told you're not worth anything, that nobody's going to want you. BKK she's not ugly. She's not bad looking. I mean, I don't get it. Hey, Courtney. My husband says it every day. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm blessed with my husband. I have to say, I'm truly blessed with Jimmy. But honestly, Linz, I think he's just lazy, emotional, mental. Yes, exactly, Pammy B. Right. I'd rather be here as I am than there. Oh, really, Carrie? Jim does have a brother. Where do you live? Am I the only one that thinks there's plenty of signs he was shit over the huge age difference? Yeah, but I mean, look, there's a big age difference with me and Jim. It's 19 years. People like to joke about it, talk about it, whatever. And that's fine with me. But oh, Colorado, that's kind of far. Um, but I am a hypocrite when it comes to that. I just couldn't. It's just not for me. All abusers are cowards, Ladybug. You best believe it. Absolutely. And in the end, he tried to FaceTime me. I ignored it and I blocked the number. Good for you, Eric. Due to constipation, because every time he says something, he's full of shit. I can't disagree with that. See, Kimberly, that's what I think. I think sometimes we go through the bad to get to the great. I moved to Canada. I wish he would. There's so much I could say, but I won't. But Jim's brother's amazing too. One person can change your life and kill your self-esteem. Right. And I really had some good, when I met my first husband, I had decent self-esteem. I think I did, pretty sure. And it was it's funny, I believe abuse is different from state to state. Really? I don't know. We are the lucky ones, Kimberly. We are. Oh, the worst abuse I got was when I lived in California. In Colorado, not so much. Oh, see, I think more people need to live like Susan and have ducks. 6'5" East Tennessee gentleman. Yay, Pamela. Yes, keep us updated on that. 21 years now, hard to believe, but no kids. Too old. Uh, this week in let's see, right now my grandbaby is the size of a prune, working its way on up to being a large strawberry. And we're pretty dang excited. Susan has pet ducks. Well, they're not really her pets, but they live there. My life isn't always ducky. Well, and I know, but that's the thing, Susan, is people only know what we let them see. And that's why, I mean, like, our marriage isn't perfect. Cream PayPal needed. I do need to set up Little Duck up PayPal so people can get some. We got some baby blankets the other day. We're getting pretty excited. No, that's a lie. We're already really excited. I think it's scarier. And I think maybe I get a little bit more judgmental about when people are abused and they don't have kids. is a lot older than me, but I could date someone young enough to be my child. This ain't right. Me either, Penny. That's my double standard. I just couldn't. It's especially, hey, Badger Mayhew. Thank you. I want this so bad to get the nothing. I'm done, done, done. Got my kiddos. That's all. Well, there you go. Not always Ducky. I love it. Yes, Lens. Yes. It's good to see you, Badger. My favorite people call me Nanny. Oh, I miss my Nanny. I think the grandkids decide what they call you, so you don't look old enough to be a grandma. God bless you. I'm not old enough to. No, I'm 46. I just turned 46 in March. If it's a girlfriend, I have a pink cupcake dress to send you. I can't wait. I've shared some of the pictures with her. Timber can't wait, if it's a girl, to get all those head wraps. Could eat the leftover egg salad now that will abuse his body. Oh, no one wins. I love you at Tara K. Tara K is awesome. Even when she's getting threatened by other creators. Topic doesn't get as much attention as when someone's being dragged. I appreciate you addressing. Lily Rose, I knew it wouldn't, but it's okay. I love them. Timber wears head wraps all the time, so that baby's gonna have 100. Um, it's not always about the drama. Sometimes we really do need to help people. We need to help more. YouTube, Carrie. Um, one time on another channel, we had the eating disorder one because we're the Eugenia Cooney thing. And as much as I would love to have a stream about her, I don't want to name it about her because I don't want her to feel bullied and talked about. And there wasn't a lot of people there that wanted to talk about their struggles with eating disorders and stuff like that. But, a lot of us have suffered with them. And sadly, I think that we are slowly watching Eugenia kill herself and get paid a lot of money to do it. And it breaks my heart. It absolutely breaks my heart. Because I think that she thinks she's okay. Our secrets keep us sick. That's right, Pamela. And I'll tell it all. I don't think I've ever hid anything about my past on here. People can use it against me, but I don't live there anymore. So. And I know a lot of people don't watch Eugenia like I do. It's just 26 years, no grandbaby. I waited forever. I really thought it would, Stephanie would be my oldest, but I'll take it. I see food, I eat it. That's my problem. It's rough. I hope she gets help too. I love you, Tara. I when I gain weight, and I've struggled forever. I never have been just natural thin. Um, I'll have to set my mind, and then I stay on a diet, and I lose the weight. Keeping it off is my problem. And someone told me the other day in here, you just can't be rewarding yourself with ice cream and stuff, and that's true, and that's what I do. You got to make it a lifestyle instead of it just being a diet that you go on and then falling off of it. Tonight we had pizza. I ate 2 small pieces. So, what's this? Okay, y'all. So I stayed on an hour, and I know this is a very uncomfortable topic for everyone. So I'm going to go. I appreciate Bless for coming up. I appreciate the ones that came. And BKK, you have my phone number. And if you want to talk, me too, Lens. I think maybe we'll have a stream about her soon and talk about it. I appreciate y'all very much. The ones that show up when you're not doing drama, that's your people. I cook out of boredom. I'm a growing girl. Well, yeah, I had a lot of Rona weight to lose. A lot. I'm a stress eater. I appreciate you too, Lily Rose. I appreciate you all. That's where they live, not you. Amen, Pamela. Thank y'all for coming. If y'all need anything, y'all know where to hit me up. Bye, y'all.